Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to repair a rib stitch that failed to knit, and then also how to repair a rib stitch that got dropped. If a ribber stitch doesn't knit, it's actually really easy to fix it. Here's one example. You just take out the ribber needle, and it's just like repairing a stitch with your loom tool. You push forward until the stitch from the previous row is below the latch, and then you pull, while using your loom tool, lift up on the yarn that didn't knit and lay it in the front area of the needle so that the latch closes around the yarn that needs to be knit, and then pull it through. And push forward just the tiniest bit, remember, and then pinch the stitch as you put the needle back in, so you're sure the stitch stays above the open latch. If you have a stitch that dropped, you will often be able just to lift it up and see right there, and so you can get a hold of it with your tweezers, grab it, and just put it right back on. If you can't pick up the drop stitch, then you either need to just restart your project, or if you're already quite a ways along, you can park all the needles, take the ribber off, and repair it. To do that, check out the video on removing rib needles. That shows you how to park all of your needles and remove the ribber. And then next, I'll show you how to actually repair the stitch. So here I've parked my needles, taken all the needles out of work so that my cylinder can spin freely. I'm no longer knitting for a minute. I've taken the ribber off. And this is where I can use my latch tool and my loom tool to repair a run. So let's pretend this is the needle that has run, and it is a knit stitch. So the stitches that are being knit with the cylinder needles are knit stitches, and the stitches being knit with the ribber are purl stitches. And there's a whole separate video on how to repair drop stitches. So I don't want to show you in detail, but I do want to do one compare and contrast to show you the difference between repairing knit and purl. So for a knit stitch, you can see my hand is out, so my hand holding the latch tool is outside of the cylinder, and my latch tool is reaching in toward the center of the cylinder. And that is my kind of orientation as I repair that stitch and get it put back on the cylinder needle. It is going to be exactly the opposite if I am repairing a purl stitch. Okay, so in this case, my hand it is in the center of the cylinder with the latch tool pointing out toward the outside of the cylinder. So I have the stitch, my lowest stitch is the one that I've just pushed below the latch on the latch tool. Then I let the next ladder up fall above the latch and get caught so I can knit it, push forward. Again, let that stitch go below the latch. The latch has to stay open though. And then I lay the last ladder in the front of the tool. And then from here, I can put it back onto my ribber needle, and just think about your orientation, that the ribber needle needs to be going from the center of the cylinder as you put it back on. So it needs to be hanging for the proper orientation for when you put the ribber back into work. I hope that helps. You might also check out the videos on repairing missed stitches and drop stitches. And there's also a ribber tips and troubleshooting videos. And then of course the last one I referenced here was the one for removing ribbing needles. That shows how to park the ribber needles and then replace the ribber after you've done with your repair. Happy cranking! Visit us at deanandbean.com and please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.